Hi, this is Anita from the Global Trade Gal. Today we're going to talk a little bit about sustainability and longevity and why basically producing furniture that lasts is part of sustainability. This is one of the reasons why at Mondoro we're proud to say that we produce medium to high-end home decor and home furnishing. And part of the reason why is that we believe that this also has to do with sustainability. Let me try to explain some of the reasons why. First of all, if you're producing home furnishings or home decor, which can last a long time, then people don't need to buy and they don't need to rebuy things. Or if they decide they want a new look in their house, they can turn around, they could give it to somebody else that maybe could use it or could need it. So here are some reasons why, 7 main reasons why. Disposable design does have an environmental impact. If you are buying things just so you could throw them away the next year, those all go somewhere. They go into a dump somewhere. They might even be shipped over to a place like Africa to be put into a dump. The fast consumer culture or the wasteful consumer culture permeates the home decor and home furniture industry. This creates a cycle where people are constantly, they buy and they discard items. They buy and they discard items. They maybe go out, they buy something cheap. It stops working within a year. They buy something new again. And this can cause significant environmental harm and increase waste and resources depletion. So one of the reasons why we produce medium to high-end home decor is because of the fact that we produce things that last, or we want them to be at least be able to last. Even if somebody gets tired of the look, they still have the opportunity to turn it over to someone else. Brings us to our second point, why quality matters. Quality and longevity matters when it comes to producing home decor. That's why at Mondoro we look at the quality of all of our products. We look and we do quality testing. We make sure the products will last and be able to withstand from a long time. We use parts that we know will be able to last for a long time. All of those make a difference as to the quality and longevity of the product that you make. Now, there are many companies who basically have the opposite of this. They believe in the disposable, type of home decor or disposable type of thing for any type of products, where they basically want you to buy a product this year and then next year you buy it again and you buy it again and you buy it again and again. And that's sort of what their philosophy is. But that's kind of not our philosophy because that doesn't help sustainability. So basically, if you invest in quality or you invest in a quality product, it becomes like an investment. That's why, antique furniture, that's quality antique furniture, continues to last for a long period of time. It's, because it was made well from the very beginning. There's, economic benefits of having design that's sort of timeless design that can be used basically for many, many years to come. That means that the design is actually cost efficient over time in that it never really goes out of style. So you can use it for a long period of time. It retains its value because of the fact that it's a design which is essentially a timeless design that can last for many, many years. My mother was great in that she had a lot of these kind of pieces in her house. A lot of them were sort of cultural pieces, family heirlooms, things that no matter what never went out of style in her home because it was part of who she was. That's kind of like what I'm talking about, the kind of pieces that you buy where you're going to keep for a while. Basically, it's also designs that defy trends that it's not something that's going to be, here's a trend that we're going to have for the next year, and then it's going to go out of trends. This is a trend that's going to last for a long time, or this is something that I can live with for a long time. This is the design that I like and I feel comfortable with in my own home, and I will want to have for many, many years to come. That also sustainability. You don't have to turn around and you don't have to, rebuy it the next year again or the next 2 years, even the next 5 years. Is something you can last for a long time. Quality control at the manufacturing level is, of course, very, very important for longevity and this type of longevity. That's why at Mondoro we do a lot of quality inspections. We do inspections during the process of the manufacturing process itself, and we do inspections at the very end before goods are shipped. because we are great believers of quality. And when you're dealing with an item which is more medium to higher end, there are definitely a lot more quality inspections which come into play with that. There may be more material testing, more durability too that comes into play. Sustainability becomes a core value with all of this. It becomes, companies are able to then put into place things like ethical manufacturing practices, which includes that working with suppliers who share the same, ethics, the same type of morality, that are looking out for the environment or looking out for how do we save the planet. It also becomes part of a way as we can educate then the consumer too, which is part of what I'm doing here, is trying to educate all of you as to why buying and manufacturing quality is important. You ask yourself, well, what's the future of sustainable design? And I really sort of love this thought, because so many times we think of sustainable design, we think of just like sustainable, using sustainable materials, which we do actually. We produce some furniture out of recycled and reclaimed pine wood, here in Vietnam, which is basically, that's very much a sustainable type of item. But more than that, sustainability doesn't just have to be about the materials you use. It can also be about the longevity. And I really love and appreciate this thought, because so many times we think of, sustainability just as the materials, that you want to have recycled plastics, or you want to use, sustainable materials. But it can also be something that lasts a long time, something that has a longevity to it, something that you will want to be able to pass down to your children, and maybe your children will pass down to their children, something that can be passed down for many, many years to come, something which will last for at least a while, or that you'll be able to get a lifetime use out of it. It's something that you'll be able to use for many, many years. That is also an aspect of sustainability that we don't think about enough. It is basically not having that sort of, I'm going to buy this today and throw it away tomorrow. Yes, for those of us that are producers, that's a great attitude to have, but it's actually not a sustainable attitude. Instead, I would rather produce something which I know is of the quality that's going to last for a while, and that maybe if you get tired of it, you can pass it down to your neighbor, you can pass it down to someone who could use it. I know my sister just moved into a nice house, and they bought a lot of new furniture. But a lot of her old furniture, which was decent quality, actually went to family members, friends, and to others, because the furniture was still in good quality. So also too, if you buy this type of quality furniture, then you can be able to pass it down to those who need it. You can be able to, give it to those who maybe could use it. That is also part of sustainability, instead of it going into a landfill and to not being used at all. That's one reason why we believe in sort of this whole, timeless design, producing quality, and that we believe it's part longevity and quality is all part of sustainability. And I really do love this thought, because I think we really don't think about this enough, that really having something that will last you for a long time is also part of sustainability. Instead of buying something that is going to break and you're just going to throw it away, that is not a sustainable product. This is Anita from the Global Trade Gal. Thank you so much for listening. I've written a blog on this, which is entitled Creating Timeless Designs, Why Quality and Longevity Are Key to Sustainability. We'll put a link to the blog if you're interested to be able to read more and to be able to learn more about this. We'll put a link into the blog post on our description. We hope that you'll join us. You'll join our community, become part of our community. We talk about all things to do with global trade. Thank you so much for listening.